Hey, what's up, everyone? The Comey Rule on Showtime. Now, let me just say, I'm a bit of a political nerd. I try to keep up with everything in politics, especially right now because I have a dog in the fight. A lot of these issues that come up with Donald Trump affect me a lot personally. I have friends and family who are illegal immigrants or who were at one point. I come from a crime-ridden city, from Oakland, which Donald Trump has talked shit about. Now, let me just say also that I'm both liberal and conservative. I'm both. It just depends on the issue. And I could change my mind whenever the fuck I feel like it. So with that being said, let's talk about this series. I remember, because it wasn't too long ago, the whole James Comey thing. And now seeing this series about who he was, his character and all that, now I know why Donald Trump, partially why he got away with a lot of shit. This James Comey guy, I've said it before, man. If you want to be successful, you got to be an asshole. Assholes are successful. If you want to be successful at certain things, you got to be an asshole. And he wasn't. He seemed like a genuinely good man. But then again, the series is based on his book, so of course he's gonna paint himself in a good light. But if it's true about who he was, then yeah, he needed to be tougher. He needed to be an asshole when it came to someone like Trump, because that's exactly who Trump is. He's a very successful asshole. Say what you want, he did it, man. He became the president when nobody thought he would, when nobody thought he'd be able to. So looking at this series, shake your head, man. Like James Comey, man, he made so many bad decisions, a lot. At least he was honest with it. The email Hillary thing, oh, he fucked that up bad. He really did. Made some pretty bad decisions, even though everybody was telling him to, not to do what he ended up doing. But I guess that's all in hindsight. Also, let me say the actor who played Donald Trump did a very damn good job. Only problem was his voice. It was way too deep for Donald Trump. Everything else was pretty damn good. His mannerisms and shit, he got that down real good. I also have to include one part in the series where James Comey is in Orlando after the Pulse nightclub shooting. Now, I saw on the news, people were saying that when the first responders and the police got there, all you could hear were phones going off, and text messages or just phones ringing. And the way they described it, it sounded eerie as fuck, like really, really fucked up. It was pretty much people texting their loved ones, calling their loved ones to see if they were okay. And they show that in the series, man. And the way they did that, I applaud that. They did a real good fucking job right there. Real good. Now there's 2 episodes to this series, and the first one is pretty much just about Hillary and her emails and shit. But the second one is about Trump. That's where the show starts getting really good. Cause I always wonder, just imagine when they come out with the Trump movie, his life story, the insight, the things you don't see or hear about. That's just gonna be very, very, very interesting. And they kind of did that here. And whoa, that motherfucker, that's crazy as you think he would be. We went into just not giving a fuck. And James Comey didn't see that shit coming. Not at all. He was unprepared. Once he found out that Trump was going to pretty much dangle him possibly getting fired if he doesn't follow his orders, that fucked him up. You can tell. That really fucked him up. Like, whoa, this fucking president, he's going to be different. Also, I got to say, man, the guy who played Obama. At first, you're like, oh, hell no, this guy looks too young. It doesn't look like him. It resembles him, but doesn't really look like him. But damn, does he sound like him. But after a while, you're like, okay, yeah, I can see him. All right. Because you got to remember, Obama looked young as fuck in 2008 and 9. But towards the end, he didn't look as young as he did in the series. That's all right, though. Still did a good job. Yeah, towards the end, someone in the FBI, one of the supervisors or something, he said he could fire me, he could fire anyone he wants, but he can't fire the FBI. At the end, you find out he kind of did. He just fired almost everyone, or they resigned or some shit. And that point, he kind of won. Trump beat him. He got rid of everybody who was against him at the FBI. So, here's what I think might happen. Trump right now is scared as shit of leaving that office. Because I think that the FBI is planning to arrest him after he gets out of office. Because I don't think they can do anything or much while he's in power. Once he's a regular citizen, I think they got something under their sleeve. I could be wrong as fuck, but you never know. Because these FBI people, one thing they like to do is take their time. Very patient. Just waiting for you to fuck up somehow. But again, I could be wrong. Yep, but that's it. From 1 to 10, I give this a 9. Really good series. If you're into politics, which you have to be to enjoy this, because if you're not, you're going to be bored out of your fucking mind. So as always, stay safe, stay healthy out there, everyone.